Thank you for participating today. We are now joined by student athlete Victaria Saxton. And please, for the media, please use the raise hand function to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you were called on for your question, please state your name and affiliation first. Starting off, we will start off with Greg Hadley.
Hi, Victoria. This is Greg Hadley with the state. I was just curious, coming in here, I know you guys played not in front of, not huge crowds all season long, but was this environment at all a little different and a little strange and unusual to get used to?
It wasn't too different, I feel like, because we've been playing in front of not many people all season. So I feel like we knew we had to come in and bring our own energy as we did the other games.
David, go ahead.
Hey, Victaria, it's David Cloninger from the Post-Courier back home. The team's had a lot of struggles hitting layups all year, but you don't really seem to have that problem. Just you've been able to make most of yours in the paint and traffic. What's the secret to hitting those layups as well as you have?
Honestly, I just had to focus, make sure I just hit it high off the glass. Honestly, that's it, focus.
All right, next we'll go with Stephen Hawkins of the AP.
Hey, Victoria, with the way, when there was a midway through the second quarter when they had tied the game, Coach Staley called a timeout. Can you kind of talk about what the message was there and then talk about how you and Alea were actually able to have kind of a big impact in this game, both of you with 20 points?
She just kind of talked about how, we haven't played in 2 weeks, so we're just trying to get back in the flow. Don't worry about it. Just keep going, pushing. So that's just what we did. We just went out there and kept playing our game.
What did it mean to get her 500th victory?
It's very cool, honestly.
Next up is Eric. Please state your name and affiliation.
Yeah, hi, it's Eric Boynton with the Spartanburg Herald-Journal. Did you kind of feel a need, Victaria, to go ahead and up your game a little bit with the loss of Lee for the entire tournament? And secondly, how difficult is it going to be for your opponents when you and Ali are able to put up the kind of numbers you put up tonight?
I feel like everybody has to step up. It's not just one person. I think everybody, it's a team effort. And I think that's what we kind of did. And we just got to push even harder moving forward.
Next, we'll go with Joseph.
This is Joe Gorcho from WIS-TV in Columbia. First of all, congrats on the game today. You mentioned that timeout where coach told you guys just to settle down. Did you find it difficult to find your footing early just because of the 2 weeks off and just trying to find the flow conditioning wise? Did you feel that trouble early on for yourself?
Yes, I definitely did in the first quarter. I was very winded, but I had to find it.
So how did your team push through that mentally, you feel, to try to find that footing, so to speak, to assert your dominance over Mercer?
I just feel like we just kept talking to each other and telling each other like it's all in our head, just mental, just push through. It's all mental.
All right, next up is Dick Cox. Dick, we need you to unmute yourself.
Mercer threw a box and one and triangle and two, some different looks I don't think you'd seen this year, though. Did you feel like that maybe at that point that they were kind of neglecting you where you could step your game up a little bit?
I really didn't pay too hard attention to it. I just kept playing, and I feel like that's what everybody else did. We all just kept playing our own game and didn't let anything affect what we did.
All right, next we'll go with Mitchell Brown. Please be sure to state your name and affiliation.
Hey, Victaria, it's Mitch Brown, Watch Fox in Columbia, South Carolina. The front court, you guys obviously today had great games individually, but as a unit, it seemed like there was just, more opportunities for you guys to kind of make a decision, or they were allowing, dropping off coverage in you guys a little bit. So you were able to make decisions or put it off the dribble. What, I guess, was the flip switch for you guys to be able to kind of just say, we're going to put our heads down and, take advantage of the paint tonight?
We knew that we had an advantage in the paint, so we knew we had to take care of that. We knew we had to be patient with the ball and don't rush anything. So I think that was a big focus for us, just being patient when we catch the ball up top, especially for me, because I know that's something that I've struggled with. But I think I did pretty well being patient and being able to find my partner.
Next we'll go to Keith Alsep. Please be sure and indicate your affiliate.
Keith Alsep with 24/7 Sports. Congratulations on a great game today with 20 points. Can you talk about some of the changes with the lineup, with having, kind of like three post players on the floor at one time with you, LA, and Aaliyah, and just what was that like, and how good did it feel for you guys in the front court to really carry the team tonight?
I really like her being in with us. She gives us a big presence at the three, so I think that's good for us, and that's what we were just looking at her to be able to attack and be a big guard and post up smaller guards in the paint, and us just being able to find her.
All right, we'll go back to Greg. Did you have a follow-up question?
Yeah, I did. Victaria, I was just curious. You're one of the few players on this team that's actually played an NCAA tournament game before. What kind of advice were you giving to the younger players? And did you see, obviously, that 2-week break obviously had an impact in the early going? Did you see any nerves on their side as well?
I don't think anybody on our team was really nervous. I think we were all excited to play because we've been waiting so long. So it was just excitement all around.
And we'll go back to David.
Hey, Victaria, it's Dave again. You've been starting for this team all season. Do you feel kind of undersung or underrated, since a lot of people always talk about Zaya or Aaliyah first on this team?
No, I definitely don't. I'm proud of Zaya and Aaliyah and Henny and everybody else on this team. I want them to continue to keep doing what they're doing so we can keep pushing forward.
And we'll return to Dick Cox. Please announce your affiliation.
Dick Cox with Lindy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting again. What's it say for this team where I think Zaya only attempted 2 shots in the first half, and Henderson, I don't even think scored in the first half, that you still can win big without, 2 of your top scorers not even, have any points or anything by halftime?
Can you re-ask the question, please?
Yes, I'm just saying when they did a good job of shutting down 2 of your big offensive weapons the way they did in the first half, how you still were able, the team, to jump out and have a big game. What does it say for this team to have the weapons you've got?
It means a lot. We just know that if one person is being guarded a lot, we have to step up. So I think they came back out in the second half and was able to do more.